Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my page. I am Psychic Serenity. You can call me Miss Serenity. I am a psychic medium, a spiritual advisor, a tarot card reader, an oracle card reader, a pendulum reader, a root worker, an energy reader. I also create life-changing spiritual baths, energy-shifting spiritual baths, custom-made spiritual baths, cleansing baths to rejuvenate your energy, to remove all of that old, stagnant, dusty, dirty, dingy, low vibrational energy from your aura. You know, a lot of times when you are a empath, which so many people are, and you're around a lot of people regularly, especially people who have a lot of problems, or if you work in different places that you may work in a hospital or a nursing home or a prison or a DMV where you encounter all types of people with bad low vibrational energy, sickness, illnesses, mental illnesses, you know, in places where you may be frustrated, you will absorb those people's energy. And if you are not cleansing your aura, that's going to leave you stagnant. So if you have been feeling lately like, dang, I have this energy on me that I need to shake off, you know, you need a spiritual bath. If you have been feeling like kind of down and not like yourself, but you don't know why because you don't have a reason behind it, that just means that your energy is stagnant and you're on a low frequency at this moment. And you need to come see Psychic Serenity to get you right, to get you back on track, back into alignment so you can really begin to manifest. Y'all be thinking y'all manifesting, but y'all really not. Listen, saying I'm manifesting, it's not you manifesting, whether you know this or not. You cannot manifest without putting any work in. So you have to put some type of work in, starting off with mental. You know why? Because mentally, you have to actually believe it. You got to actually believe it's going to work, you know? And sometimes for people, putting the work in means actually having enough faith. And if you see me looking at two different directions, that's because I am on two different social media platforms. Welcome to my page. Don't forget to make sure that you love this video. Send me hearts, send me stars, and also share this video, follow my page. And if you can hear me, comment and leave a pink heart and let me know where you're located. Mika! Oh, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Miss Miracle, I do not do those questions. I don't do those questions. And I'm not doing questions at this very moment because I'm just now getting in. You know, it's just like you just coming home and you just want to kind of like unwind. So I'm just getting in on my live. So I'm not taking questions at this very moment. But when I do start taking questions, then you can feel free to pick the phone up and call me. But it just can't be those type of questions. That's all. Anywho, what are you guys up to? Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure that you follow me across all platforms. I am on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, and I am also on YouTube. I have two different Instagram pages and two different Facebook pages. One is my personal page and one is my business page. My personal page on both Facebook and Instagram is at Psychic Serenity. Now, my business page on Facebook and Instagram is The Psychic Sanctuary, Miss Serenity Oasis. Now, I have a TikTok page and it's at Miss Serenity Oasis or either at Psychic Serenity. I'll tell you guys for sure a little later. But yes, same thing with YouTube. It's at Miss Serenity Oasis. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as you guys know, I have been receiving requests of videos that you guys want me to do to pull a card on a celebrity. So if you have any requests, then drop in the comments on what celebrity you would like to see me pull cards on so Spirit can get all in their business. Listen, I've been having so much fun doing those videos. And for those who have already made requests, thanks. I will definitely be doing the celebrities that you sent me for sure. Absolutely. And if you're just coming in, let's see. So I'm wondering, I'm just like, does Facebook now allow you to play music in your lives? Because I be wanting to play music, but Facebook, every time I've been on live in the past, and I mean, maybe about 2 to 3 years ago, I used to be on live and I used to play music. And then in the middle of my life, Facebook would stop the broadcast and give me a message and be like, you know, copyright issue or something of that nature. Like, can we play music now? Antonio, happy Tuesday. What is going on? How are you? How's the family? How's the kids? How's the wife? What is up? What's going on? And don't forget to make sure that you guys share this live. How was your day? Andrea. Hello, my beautiful spiritual sister and family. How are you, Andrea? Happy Tuesday. What is going on? How's your day been so far? Where are you located? Talk to me. Today has been a beautiful day, but however, I am going to say this, okay? I may need to apologize to all of the people who said that this has been a very hot summer. And the reason why is because I've had people tell me, like, oh my God, it's so hot outside. And, like, this is the hottest summer ever. And I'm just over here like, what? I'm loving this sun, which I really was loving the sun. But today, I don't know what happened. So today I went out on the balcony and I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to sit out, on my favorite chair for a while and relax. Listen, I was outside for 5 minutes. And when I tell y'all that sun literally escorted me back inside, the sun literally picked me up and escorted me back into my office. Like, the sun said, not today, Moonchild, not today. And I said, you know what? I respect that. Okay. That midday sun is no joke. Listen, anybody who works in the sun need a raise because that sun is not a joke. My mom always says we are no match for nature. And listen, that is not a joke. Look at the energy that nature has. And you're going to tell me that you think it's evil to work with nature, to do spells, to do rituals, to put roots, to use roots, to use roots. You think it's a problem? All of that energy, all of that power, and I cannot use it to better my life. Like, are you out of your mind? Everything is a ritual. Everything is a spell. Look how nature comes together to grow the food that our body actually needs. That's beautiful. That's the things y'all don't think about, but I do. That's just me, though. Nadia! Oh, Hello, Nadia. Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday, Nadia. Welcome to the Psychic Sanctuary. For those of you who are new here, I am Psychic Serenity. I am a psychic medium. I can hear spirits, I can see spirits, I can feel spirits, I can read energy, all of that type of good stuff. And if you are watching this video, it's definitely no coincidence. Spirit led you to my page at whatever time you're seeing this for a reason. So please make sure you stick around. I always have so many channeled channeled messages from spirit. Yes, I do. And also, to those of you, and if you see me looking back and forth between two screens, I'm actually on TikTok on a different device. So, yeah. And I'm not doing questions at this very moment. So, please refrain and hold your questions. I'm just shuffling my cards because they wanted me to pick them up. They always call me no matter what I'm doing. If they're sitting in front of me and I'm having a conversation, here they go. And then they be throwing cards out. So I can get all in people's business. And you know what, what Spirit is saying? There's somebody who's watching this live right now who lacks self-discipline. And Spirit is saying, you know who you are. This is why you cannot go to the next level, because you have no self-discipline. You keep talking about what you want to do. You keep talking about how you want to change, but you keep on repeating the same habits all day, every day, over and over. It's a different day, but you have the same routine of wasting time and not doing anything because you are not self-disciplined. Do you know what self-discipline is? It's doing something that you know you have to do, even though you don't want to do it. It's like doing it because you know that in the end, the outcome is going to be much greater than just the temporary self-gratification. Okay. And Spirit is saying you be on social media too much too. Whoever you are, and you know who you are. Okay. Yes. Let me see. How are you? Looking gorgeous as usual. I am doing wonderful. I'm feeling so good. Today has been a very productive day. So that definitely feels good. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Greatly appreciated. Mark, thank you for the love. And thank you guys for the gifts, because gifts are my love language. What's your love language? Comment below and let me know what your love language is. It's crazy. Like, as I have aged and, gotten older and had more experiences on this planet, see, now I know exactly what the older people was talking about when I was younger. You know how they just be like, wait till you get my age. And they would say things like, oh, one day you'll understand. Listen, as I am approaching 40, which I'm so excited about. I'm turning 40 at the end of the year in November because I'm a Scorpio. Anywho, I'm very excited about turning 40. Like, I feel like my life is just about to begin. Like, I'm not even joking. Yeah, just wait to see what I manifest. I'm not even playing, okay? Trust me on this. Like, the rest of my life is going to be amazing. This is nothing compared to what the rest of my life is about. Just keep on watching and witnessing. This is why I be trying to get y'all on board the Team Serenity train, because this train is only going up to elevation. And that's what it's all about. That's what life is all about: progression, not going down, not staying stagnant, not staying the same. Let's go. We have to grow. We have to. There's no other choice. At least if you're dealing with me, there's no other choice but to grow. And self-discipline is definitely much needed. Y'all don't have no self-control. That's why I don't take humans serious. If you don't have self-control, you cannot tell me nothing about nothing in life. I'm not even playing. So that means majority of people on this app cannot tell me nothing about nothing. Majority. It's only, listen, your mental is not on the type of level. See, that's why people be like, oh, everybody's the same. No, everybody is not the same. I'm not going to sit here and classify myself as being the same. No, we are not on the same level. I actually put the work in when I didn't want to do what I had to do to improve myself. And y'all can't even take a day to put the work in because you let the addictions take over you, you let the bad habits take over you, let everything else inside of you win besides your higher self. You let your lower self take over. So we are not the same. We are not on the same level. It is no we. People be talking about, oh yeah, we ex. Who is we? No, I did, but I'm watching you and you're still the same. Seriously, like please. I know y'all like to live in a land, not like you love to live in a land of delusion, but it ain't no we when it comes to most people because we are not on the same level, and it is what it is. There's people out here that are on way higher levels than me. I'm trying to get up there. We are not on the same level, and I'm getting up there, not even trying. What the hell am I saying? Okay, Nadia says screaming. I'm being real. Y'all know me. I'm gonna be real. It is what it is. Shaquisha. Oh, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Every time I see purple hearts and yellow sunflowers, I think about you. Purple and yellow sun. That's a pretty combination too. It really, really, really is. Oh, I'm seeing something and it's so sentimental. I feel like crying. Oh, I just don't like when it happens to me. I hate when I'm like absorbing other people's energy and it starts affecting me emotionally. Listen, this is why people go to the psych unit. Like, we being honest, right? Just think about it. I be hearing voices, feeling all these emotions, and it just changes my energy. Like I'm sitting here just saying hello to Shaquisha, and then I'm starting to really feel her energy and see some things that are making me very emotional. Like I feel like just crying right now. I feel like giving somebody a hug. This is a lot. When I tell you, I just really be absorbing people's energy. And it's not that I even want to. At times, their energy is very overwhelming, and it can be overwhelmingly sad or overwhelmingly angry or just depressed or whatever, whether it's joy or happiness. But a lot of times people come to me when they be having problems. Okay. You said, I need a hug. Oh, I got to come give you a hug then, Miss. I don't want to see anybody. Don't check on me. Don't ask me. Don't be like that. I got a hug for you. Whenever I come up that way, I'll be coming up that way sometimes. I used to live up that way. Me and my ex-girlfriend. And thank you for all of the love over on TikTok. Shaquisha needs a hug. Mm. But can I tell you something? Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Do you know? I just have to say it because it keeps bothering me. Because spirit is the type of spirits they don't leave you alone when you be like, listen, okay. You said I'm getting back to myself. I have my moments. Okay, let me tell you something. First and foremost, I'm just gonna tell you straight up. And I didn't want to tell you this because I don't want you to feel like I'm crying because I'm not, because I don't do that type of stuff. But your mom is around you. Like your mom's spirit is definitely around you and it's around you strong too. And she's saying that you're gonna know that she's around. Like she's gonna start showing you signs. She like, girl, I ain't going nowhere. You thought this was the end? Like this is what I see her saying. Like she's funny too. She's funny. Was your mom the type of person like when she talked like it like everybody laughing, but she'd be like dead serious? Like one of them types? And out of all her kids, she says she's definitely gonna be around you. And she's saying she wants you to like calm down. You're getting back to yourself. You have your moments. Let me tell you something. If you getting back to yourself now, I'm about to give you a round of applause, girl. Okay. You said yes, just like me. So your mom is like that. She is around you, girl. She is around you. And I don't know why I see her wearing like a white dress. It's like a long white dress, but it's not like a gown or anything. It's a dress, but it's like spaghetti strap dress. And I see her like laughing and joking. But she's definitely around you. She's just like saying, just pay attention, okay? And she's saying she's gonna help you, but you gotta be willing to listen. Cause she's like, she got you. Listen, shit, the way I be looking at it now, I hate to see anybody around me go. For real. But when they get to the other side and they still around you and they want to help you from the other side and they start showing you these things, please believe it. And please know that they spiritually are still there. If they're not around, then that's because they got somewhere else to be or they just not interested in the moment. You said, I literally have on her shirt now. I'm telling you, she's definitely around you. She's around you. And it feels good because it feels joyful, actually. It feels really, really joyful. And you know what's so crazy? Like, of course, I'm pretty sure that you would feel this way, but you know how, like, you just like, how am I supposed to live now without this person? Because honestly, that's how I felt when my grandfather transitioned. I was like, I'm supposed to be on this planet without him. Like, you know how, like, and then the crazy part about it, listen, oh my gosh, that's a lot. Like, I really feel like your heart. I know that's a tough one, okay? Like two when okay. I'm not even doing that. Nadia says, "Aw, thank you guys for the love. Don't forget to share this live. Don't forget to share this live." And for some reason, she keeps showing me like lollipops. Does she like candy or like she like a lot of sweets or anything like that? Because I don't know why she keeps showing me like lollipops. Shaquisha says, I love that. I miss her so much. She says she missed you too. And it's so funny because it's like I see her reaching out to like embrace you and give you a hug. And I feel her energy like wanting to hold you. You know what I mean? Because she's like, no, I'm still there. Like I'm, you know. But yes, I don't know why she keeps showing me. She like cake. Okay, so that's the sweets that she like. Because I'm like, why she keep showing me that? And I don't know if you were thinking about moving, but for some reason, I see you moving. So if you were thinking about moving, you should go for it. It's gonna actually be better for you, is what Spirit is saying. If that's what you were thinking about, I don't know. Nadia said, y'all about to make me cry. What a beautiful, unexpected moment. You know, a lot of times that happens to me. I just start channeling spirit. When spirit has something to say, you cannot stop spirit. This is such a sweet moment. Shaquisha says, you got me in tears. Every time I see a yellow butterfly, I know it's her. Listen, you have to pay attention to those signs, okay? Pay attention to those signs. Do your research, do your homework, look up the spiritual meaning of yellow butterflies and see what message it is, you know? But when you start to notice that you're seeing things all the time, I don't care if it's a red bird, a yellow butterfly, a green caterpillar, a teddy bear, the number 12, the number 73, you keep seeing it everywhere. Look up the spiritual, you know, meaning, see what resonates, what you're drawn to. Your spirits are talking to you, just bringing you comfort, you know? But yeah, were you thinking about moving or anything? I can actually see it happening. Maybe not right away, but eventually. You know how you plan it and you said, I'd be like, hey, mom. If she misses the day, I'd be like, listen, you better talk to her, okay? Because I'm telling you, she's around. Like, I don't care how nobody feel. I've been talking to my granny. When I listen, lately, I have been seeing my grandfather's car everywhere I go at, okay? Because my grandfather had a Grand Marquis. I have not seen that car in the longest time because you know they even stopped making them. But the crazy part is recently he had two of them too that he had bought brand new. The craziest part is that recently over the last 2 weeks I have been seeing that car in the same color that he had over and over and over. I'm like, Granddaddy, I know you're around. I already know. Thanks. Thank you for the protection. Now lift me up and take me higher spiritually because I know you got the keys. You know, like that type of energy. Cause yeah. But yeah, talk to her. Definitely talk to her. And if you're just joining, oh, welcome to the Psychic Sanctuary. I am Psychic Serenity. I am a psychic medium, a tarot card reader, an oracle card reader, a pendulum reader. And guess what I'm here to do? Help you change your life for the better, teach you how to manifest, assist you with healing, lift you up, motivate you, inspire you, encourage you, and teach you how to have boundaries and respect for yourself. So Shaquisha says, yesterday I was getting the boys ready for school. The banner I got her made for the repast I have in my living room. Yana was talking to her saying, hey, Grandma, you like my clothes? I'm going to school. Oh, I love it so much. I love you. I tried to record. I said, who are you talking to? She said, nobody, and ran off. Oh my gosh. How sweet is that? That is so sweet. New subscriber. I like your hair. Thank you so much. I started manifesting this year using vision board and visualization. What other tips can you provide? Listen, a vision board is definitely helpful. And for those of you who don't want to do the whole vision board thing, what I would suggest is creating a folder inside of your photo album in your phone that's like a manifestation folder. So it's a virtual visual vision board. So when you're scrolling through social media in your spare time and you come across things that you like, that you want for yourself in your life, no matter if it's a car, an apartment, a watch, a new relationship, a washing machine, a house, a new job, whatever it is that you're like, yes, I can see myself doing this. This is exactly what I want in my life. You take those pictures, you take those videos, and you put them in a manifestation folder in your phone. Now, if you have a vision board or a manifestation folder, what I would always suggest is when it comes to manifesting, every single day when you wake up, after you say some things that you're grateful for, of course, give gratitude to the universe for even arriving back on the physical plane from the spiritual realm safely. Okay, so after you do that, the first thing you want to view, besides opening up social media apps and checking comments and all this type of stuff at 6:37 a.m., look at those things that you are manifesting. Go to the manifestation board that you have, the vision board. Go to that folder in your phone, and every single picture you look at, you envision yourself really being in that position. If you have a Range Rover on your manifestation board, you better picture yourself driving in that Range Rover. You better feel like you're going to feel when you're driving off the lot. You know, that excitement that you feel when you get that new car. That's the energy you want to have behind it, because it's not just only about looking at it and only using visualization. You have to be able to feel it as if it's happening right here, right now, at the same time. Okay. So just always keep that in mind. You want to manifest a new car when you're driving in your old car now. Feel the same feeling you're going to feel when you're driving in the new car. Take care of the old car you have now as if it's the new car, so you can show the universe, listen, I appreciate what I currently have. And then when I get what I'm about to manifest, I'm going to take care of it. So it's really the energy that you are putting in behind it. Okay. And let me tell you, for any of you who want like a one-on-one coaching session on manifestation for real, I would suggest going to the Team Serenity website and booking a ancestral session with me. It's a 30-minute session. Your ancestors and your spirit team, your spirit guides, they come through and deliver messages through me to teach you what you need to do personally to manifest in your life. Remember, we're all on different journeys. Everything is not working for everyone. So that's why you've been trying all these techniques that you see online that this person is telling you to do, because that was something that was good for them to do to manifest, but not necessarily for the whole world. That's why whatever you've been trying to manifest is not working. I'm not talking to you specifically, um, to the person who I was explaining this to. I'm just saying in general. Okay, because there's a lot of people that come to me because it's like, I'm trying everything, but I can't manifest it. Okay, because you know what? We need to see what is in your way. What's blocking your path? Is it your own thoughts? Do you need to cleanse yourself? Because that's another thing. If you're on a low frequency, the only thing you're going to manifest is things that are on low frequencies. Like, I will have to get you up off of that frequency and cleanse your energy. Okay. Okay, so let me go to the comments and let me see what is going on. My soulmate is showing up in my tarot reading 5 times so far, but it looks like my past is blocking her. Well, if that's what's going on, then it looks like you need to get her unblocked. If you already know what's going on, then, ask for the solution. If your tarot cards are telling you that, then ask your tarot cards for the solution. I am not over my ex. Gotcha. Well, if you're trying to get back with your ex, you're trying to bring your ex back. I got a spell for that. So, yeah. Come and see me. Step into my office. Book your love reading at www.missserenityoasis.shop. Okay, so what I am going to be doing now is I am going to be taking some live tarot card readings. You can give me a call on my 800 number and I will pull a card for you. Okay, so before we even go there, let me tell you guys how this is going to work. And it looks like she is also manifesting me back, but she is with someone else. Let me tell you something. If she's with somebody else and she's manifesting you back, I mean, that really don't go together. Because if that's the case, it's as simple as her breaking up with the person that she's with and just really picking up the phone and calling you. Because clearly, if the two of y'all want to be together, you know, nothing should be stopping y'all. And if I'm manifesting somebody back and I'm with somebody, then the person I'm with will have to go unless I plan on being with both of them. Are y'all looking to be in a poly relationship or something? Because I'm trying to understand. Okay, let me see. Okay, so for those of you who are new and who have never had a tarot card reading done before, let me tell you how my sessions work. I am Psychic Serenity, and like I said, I am a psychic medium. I am a tarot card reader, an oracle card reader, a pendulum reader, and a energy reader. Okay. I am the person that's in between the spiritual realm and the physical realm. I can hear spirits, I can see spirits, I can read energy. Spirit can show me things that are going on in and around people's lives. And spirit also gives solutions to the problems that you may be having. Spirit also shows me if you have any blockages, if anyone is sending any negative energy towards you. Spirit shows me what you need to do specifically for your life to improve your life. Spirit shows me the things that you may be holding on to that may be holding you back. Now, if you're coming to me to have a full tarot card session or any type of reading whatsoever, I cannot tell you what you want to hear. I can only tell you what Spirit is showing me. So if you want to hear, oh my God, your life is going to be amazing, your relationship is going to be repaired and it's going to be absolutely magnificent, everything is going to be perfect, you're on the right path. If these are the things you want to hear, but spirit is not showing me this, I cannot tell you these things. Okay, I can only tell you what spirit is showing me, whether you want to hear it or not. So if you want to hear what you want to hear and you're not really seeking to hear the truth from spirit, this may not be the face for you. Okay. During our tarot card sessions, this is not my personal advice. This is not my personal opinion. These are messages from spirit. And when I say spirit, I don't mean any specific spirit. What I mean is different beings and entities that are here to assist you on your journey, whether it be your ancestors, my ancestors, your guardian angels, the Orishas, whatever entities and beings that are around you to help you elevate on this journey and on this path. That's what I mean when I say spirits. Okay. It can be your higher self, all that type of good stuff. So these are not my messages. These are messages from spirit. If at any time during the session, it's my personal opinion, then I will tell you, me personally, or I would say, if it were me, I will let you know that this is my personal opinion. Okay. Now, during your tarot card session, anything can come out. It can be something from the past, it can be something that you are currently experiencing, or it can be something that is coming. If it's something from the past that spirit is showing me when I begin to pull these cards, and it's something that has already occurred, then the reason why spirit may be bringing it up is you may be holding on to it. And spirit may be saying, listen, you got to release that because the past can be like an anchor. The past can be like a weight, like a chain that's holding you back and holding you down, and you can't go any further because you're too busy looking back. You can't see what's coming. You can't prepare for what's coming. So spirit may be saying, listen, you got to let that go. Now, that will be the past. Another reason spirit can be showing you the past is because, sometimes we may be thinking like, wow, did I make the right decision? Did I make the right choice? And spirit can be saying, yes, you made the right choice, or no, you did not. Either way, you still got to let it go and move forward, because that's one thing that we cannot do. That is one thing we cannot do, is go back in time. Just imagine if we were able to go back in time. Let me not even go down there, because y'all know I start going down a rabbit hole. Anywho, but yeah, if you're holding on to the past may be coming up because spirit says you need to release it. Now, things may come up during your session that you're currently going through. So, whenever you have a session with me and things come out that you're currently going through, that will be the presence. And spirit is going to give you some type of direction to go in. If spirit says, listen, you have to go right, and you're like, no, I want to go left, I don't want to go right. Listen, if you're not going to listen to spirit, there's really not a point of even investing in your spiritual maintenance when you're just going to do what you want to do. Most of the time, people doing what they want to do has not led them in the right direction. That's why they have to come to somebody like me to see, what am I doing wrong? You're doing everything wrong. You're repeating the same cycles. You're doing the same bad habits. I will lay all this out on the line. You will leave me with homework to do. So when you come back for your next session, I should be able to see the progress. It's like a teacher that is grading you. I should see progress when you come back to me. You got to make me proud. See, I am so passionate about what I do, and I love what I do as a spiritual advisor, because I have helped thousands of people all over the world, and it feels so good to be doing this every single day. So, to do this full time, I am so grateful to be able to use my gifts to help so many people worldwide. I love it so much, and I really love the fact that I get to connect with people all over the world. I love the fact that I get to meet so many spirits and so many spirit guides from you guys. So that's a really, really good feeling. Anywho, last but not least, things may come up during your session with me that sound unfamiliar. Now, whenever that happens, things come up that sound unfamiliar. More than likely, it is something that has not occurred yet. So that will be the future. Okay. So whenever things come up that haven't occurred, but they're going to occur, those are warnings. Okay. So let's say if it's something negative, you want to try to avoid it so it does not happen. If I tell you that I see something, crazy happening at your job, you arguing or fussing and fighting, and that is not what's currently going on, this means to proceed with caution. This means if your coworker come to work with a bad attitude, you just leave them where they at, because you don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. I've had too many times where I forewarn people and they just go into it instead of going around it and avoiding it, and it never ended well. So when spirit gives you these warnings during your tarot card session, see, I think that's a reason why some people are so afraid to come get tarot card readings, because they are afraid to hear anything bad. They're like, I don't want to hear anything bad. And it's like, really and truly, there's no such thing as anything good or anything bad when it comes to getting a tarot card session. You are getting forewarned. That is not bad, okay? If you know how to move correctly, you're going to avoid it and then it never happens and you don't even have to worry about it. But sometimes, a lot of times, some of y'all like to mess around and find out. I noticed that. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. But yes, so when things come out that has not occurred yet, if it's something positive that we see coming in the future, then Spirit is letting you know so you can get prepared for it. If I see you buying a house, Spirit is like, okay, now is the time. That means that, you got to get prepared financially, mentally, all of that type of stuff. So always keep that in mind. Does my dad know I was sick with the stomach virus? Ooh, we can definitely ask Spirit. Let me give you guys the number so you can give me a call. And if you're just joining, welcome to the Psychic Sanctuary. But yes, you guys can call me and we'll ask Spirit. So this will be one free question per person. The telephone number, and somebody on TikTok, please put this in the comments. 1-800 920 9826. Let me repeat that. And somebody that's on TikTok, can you please drop this in the comments? 1-800 920 9826. When you guys call me, please make sure that you don't have the phone on speaker so it's not echoing, that you also have the volume of the video that you're watching of me down and just talk to me on the phone, and make sure that you are speaking loud. The volume is turned all the way up on your phone and you're speaking clearly, because if I cannot hear you, I will disconnect the call, not to be rude, but just, if we're unable to hear you, then you're going to have to get it together and then give us a call back. Also, please keep in mind that this live will be recorded and it will be used on my page, and you will be, we will be doing this publicly for the world to see. So keep that in mind. But I know most of you weren't shy anyway, so it's all good. It's all good. Plus, this is Team Serenity. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the love. Miss Goddess T. Oh, what are you doing? Do you want to come on live? And you know what, Goddess T, now that I think about it, remember the last time that we went live on here and the screen was so small and it wasn't side by side? I just went live with somebody earlier on here and it went side by side like normal. So I just thought about that. That was so odd. Maybe it was like some type of dysfunction or something. Who knows? But how was your day today? What did you do today, Goddess T? Tell me all about it. I am so proud of you and so happy for you. I've been seeing so many people around me doing so good. Like my clients, I was like, oh, yes, my family, my friends. I just be seeing so many people around me doing so good. I'll be like, okay, I see it. I definitely see it. And I love to witness it, that's for sure. It's been such a beautiful day today, y'all. Like it really has, until I stepped outside and felt the scorching hot heat. And I was like, they are so right. It's a hot summer. I went on a balcony, and y'all know how much I love being on the balcony. But like I said earlier, the sun literally picked me up and escorted me back in the house. And I said, oh, okay, cool. I was like, cool, no problem. That's where you want me at? All right, say less. Hello, may I ask a question? Yes, call me. You have to give me a call on the 800 number on the screen, and then you can ask Spirit a question. That is how I will be pulling cards. You have to pick the phone up and give me a call. Call me now, like Miss Cleo used to say. Hell nah, I cannot believe I should. You know what? I should do a reading on Miss Cleo. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do because they said that lady was a straight fraud and a straight scam. I'm about to do a reading on Miss Cleo, like dead ass, because they said that lady used to be a straight fraud, a straight scam. Like she was literally just put there to be the face of this company. You know, I think it's a whole documentary. I need to watch it. I'm like, Miss Cleo, that's a shame. But you could already tell she was a fraud. You can't answer my question. I can answer your question. You have to call me on the 800 number. This is my show and these are my rules. Okay. I can definitely answer your question. You just got to give me a call. That's what I stated. Okay. Thank you for the love. It does not feel like a Tuesday today. Every day just I don't know, maybe the days are passing my fast. I think these days are passing my fast. Is it true that the older you get, the faster the days pass by? Or is it because when you're younger, you don't really notice, or you just don't really know that? You're not really necessarily aware of how quickly time is flying. But when you get older, it's like, damn, what the hell? I was just 21. I was seriously just 25. Like, how did that happen? And my aunt told me this would happen. She was like, you know what? Once you turn 16, you're going to be waiting to get to 18. Then 18 is going to come and you're going to be waiting to get to 21. Then 21 is going to come and you're going to be waiting to get to 25. She said 25 going to come. After that, it's going to be 30, 35. Next thing you know, 40. She, she's like, these years going to fly by. And that they did. If you wake up late, the day goes by faster. I don't wake up late. I wake up early and my day definitely goes by fast, honestly. Yeah. I don't wake up late. It depends on what you call late because I be up literally probably like 5:45 a.m., 5:30 sometimes, sometimes 6. The latest I wake up is 6:30 a.m. So to me, when I say wake up late, is if I wake up at 9 a.m., that's late for me. If I wake up at 9:30, I'm like, what? I slept at 9:30. Like, yeah. Hola. Thank you for calling the Psychic Sanctuary. This is Psychic Serenity. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
You got Kay Weezy.
Okay, Kay Weezy. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
You good? You good? How you doing?
I am doing amazing. In which social media platform are you tuning in from today?
Good.
Facebook. Ooh, welcome. In what city and state are you located in or country?
Mississippi.
You said you're in Mississippi. What city?
Yeah, Vicksburg.
Oh, I never heard of that city, but sounds pretty interesting.
It's where the World War II happened.
Oh, wow. A lot of history there. That's the part I would love to come to.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Thank you so much for sharing that. So thank you for joining.
Yeah.
And I do see your comments and you had a question. You wanted to know, does your dad know that you were sick with the stomach virus?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Let's see what Spirit says. Is your dad physically here?
No, he's in here.
I figured because I'm like, it just doesn't feel like he, is physically here. I just didn't want to say, is he a spirit? Okay. So I plan on waking up earlier to try to change my schedule. Listen, you're more productive when you wake up earlier. I can tell you that much. That's for sure. Okay, so let's see if your dad knows that you were sick with the stomach virus. Okay. Spirit says yes. Spirit says yes, and Spirit is also saying like your dad is sometimes worried about you. Are you not like taking care of yourself the way that you should be?
Yeah, I take care of myself.
It depends on what you call taking care of yourself, though. to be honest with you. Because like spirit is saying
Uh,
you're not taking care of yourself the way that you need to. You know how like sometimes you may not be like either eating properly or you may not be caring for your body
oh
the way you
yeah,
need
yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay, okay. I understand that.
Spirit is like you need to start walking. Have you been saying that you're going to be walking for a while now or like thinking about it?
Yeah, I started thinking about going back walking. Yeah.
Yep, spirit be all in people business. Listen, you got to get to it and stick to it is what spirit is saying because if not your health can be at risk and I'm not even joking. I don't like to see that about people but because when I see it
Okay.
and they don't make any changes, they always come back and say, "Oh my God, Miss Serenity, I can't believe it," you know? So yeah, with the health
Yeah.
thing, you have to get it together. And spirit is saying, watch what you're eating too. I don't know if you eat a lot of like
Okay.
either fast food or like junk food or like oily foods or something of that nature, but spirit is like, be careful with that type of stuff. And be careful with getting high
Okay.
blood pressure or anything of that nature too.
Okay. Okay. I do have high blood pressure.
Well, listen, this is a warning sign, and spirit is saying, be careful with the high blood pressure. Trust me, okay?
Okay. Okay. I thank you. I thank you.
Listen, when it comes to health, I'm very serious because I've seen so many people come back to me with major problems because they didn't listen. And it's like, dang, we need to avoid these things, you know? We gotta
So
do that.
basically, I got to stay in shape.
You have to eat right as well, too,
Okay. Okay.
because it
Okay.
looks like
I
you're
got you.
not caring for your body properly and you're not caring about your health the way that you should, is what spirit is saying.
Okay. Okay. I
And
got you.
listen,
I
you know what
got
you should do? You should come have an ancestral session with me one day. We can really tune in and see what your dad wants to tell you, too.
you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
We can
Okay.
definitely do that. Was he more like a laid back type of man? Like more like I don't want to
Yeah.
say necessarily quiet, but he was not like a huge talker. Like he'll talk to his like family and friends, but not talking all the time. Like just laid back, more cool,
Yeah.
chill.
Yeah. That's me.
I
Yeah.
see
That's
that.
me.
Did he
That's
have like
me.
a favorite chair or like a recliner or something in the living room that he always sat at? You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
was he more of a listener? Like, you know, you could go to him and tell him what you have going on and he could
Yeah, I
listen
can
and
tell him whatever. Yeah, I can tell him whatever, and he'll listen to me, and he'll give me advice. So,
okay, yeah, I definitely see that. He is definitely around you. And I don't know, like, was he the type of person like either he loved like soul food? For some reason, I keep seeing cornbread. He keeps showing me cornbread and a
yeah,
plate of food.
he loves soul food.
Okay, got you.
he loves he
Maybe.
loves Thanksgiving and everything.
Oh, I love that. So listen, on those holidays that you knew that he loved, you got to dedicate it to him because you know he's still around.
Everything.
And I don't
Okay,
know,
I had a feeling he was.
I don't know why he keeps showing me like,
Hello.
yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
I don't know why also he keeps showing me like a pickup truck for some reason, and then I keep seeing the color blue, like a blue plaid shirt for some reason too. But that's what he keeps showing me for some
Yeah,
reason.
yeah. Blue's my favorite color. That's probably why he's showing it to you.
Got you. He is around you. He is definitely around you for sure. So yeah,
Yeah. I
he
thank you. I needed that. I
he knows
needed
what's
that
going
because I
on.
was feeling really sick. Huh?
Yeah, he knows what's going on.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
I take better care of myself. Yeah.
Yes, please do. And make sure you follow my page because I be giving all kind of different health tips and all type of stuff as well, you know?
Okay. Okay, I got you. I do have checkups at the hospital, so they
Okay.
tell me about my health. So
Yes,
I go
it's
there
most
like
definitely good to
every other month. I go
yes.
there every other month, and they'll run tests on me and tell me because I had a problem with my kidneys a little bit, and they ain't want me taking certain kind of medicine.
Got you. You got to make sure you flushing with
Yeah, yeah,
water, flushing because kidneys is nothing to play around with. My grandmother actually had kidney failure and she passed away, you know, at a young age because she had to have a kidney transplant.
yeah,
And, you know, back then, I know the transplants gave you an extra 10 years, you know, at most. So she got about a good 10
yeah,
years out of that new kidney that she had received. And after that, she ended up passing. But like the kidneys, it's no joke to play with, you know?
yeah. So basically, I gotta eat right.
I think so. It's no other way around it. That's for
Yeah,
sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I understand everything. I understand.
And
I
I'm rooting
understand.
for
I
you.
truly understand.
I am rooting
Hello?
for you, okay?
Okay.
If you need an
Can I
accountability
ask
partner, I'm
one
here
more
for it.
question?
I'm
Can
sorry.
I ask one more question?
Is it in regards to anything we
Hello?
just discussed, or is it like a whole nother question? Because it's only one question per person. But you could book a reading and we could go
I just
deeper.
want I just want to know if the music was gonna work out.
Well, that's a whole nother
All
separate
right.
question. And it's only one question per person.
Okay. Okay.
But you can catch me on the next live or book a full reading. And I told you we can
Okay.
go into real details then for sure.
Okay.
You'll
I
have me
did
all
it.
to yourself.
I did it. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Anytime. It was a pleasure. Have a beautiful evening.
Okay. I'm gonna continue to watch the live.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
awesome. I really enjoy being able to talk to you guys. I really, 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 really do. 888 keys, 888. I know that's right. I know that's right. Just like my 888 oil. Listen, this 888 oil is for anyone. Oh, somebody is calling, honey. Let's see who this is. Hola! Thank you for calling the Psychic Sanctuary. This is Psychic Serenity speaking. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
Hey, girl, Tanisha.
Okay, Tamisha. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, I think it's Tuesday.
Yeah, it is
Yes,
Tuesday.
right. And Tamisha, tell us
uh,
what social media platform you are calling in from today.
Facebook.
Okay. Well, also let us know.
I didn't see you on TikTok, so I went on Facebook.
Oh, got you. I'm live on TikTok as well. So thank you for letting us know that. In what city and state are you residing in currently?
South Carolina.
Okay. One thing I like about the Carolinas is that you guys get to see all four seasons. So when the autumn comes, it's so beautiful. You get to see the leaves turning colors and falling and all that. It's really fall. Over here, same scenery.
What was what's so crazy here today? It was raining and it was sunny at the same time.
Oh, that's normal down here.
Uh, I was
That's
amazed.
really?
Yes, I was amazed. I never seen that in my life.
Oh, well, that must have been something beautiful to see something new because I'm telling you, down here, that is so normal. Like it be raining, then the sun will come out, and it'll be raining while the sun is out. We call those sun showers. It's a sun shower.
Oh,
Yeah, just a quick cloud that's passing through.
okay.
Yes. Oh, I was just told by a reader that if I didn't pay her, my man will be hurt. I'm scared. Let me tell y'all
Oh,
something. So y'all better be careful who y'all messing with on these internet streets, okay? I don't believe her, but I know
oh
you're
yes.
good energy. She asked for like 1,500. If you don't believe her, you wouldn't be asking me that. If you had
Mm.
no belief in that, if you did not believe that whatsoever, you wouldn't even be asking me that. Okay. So a part of you wants to know, is she hexing your man? Listen, we're gonna get into that because that's a good question. I want you to call me on the phone about that. And I love your emojis. All I wanted to know is
I
why
mean,
Nick was ghosting me. All you wanted to know from the reader. So okay, so listen, Brittany, love it. And thank you for the pink heart. Give me just a moment. I'm gonna finish up with Tamisha and please call me so spirit can get all in your business. Okay, and see what's going on. Okay, Kay Weezy says I'm gonna take the advice and go for a walk. Yes, please do. Listen to spirit each and every time. Okay, so Miss Tamisha. So, Tamisha, you have three different options this evening as far as what type of reading you would like for your one card reading. So, either you can ask
oh,
Spirit a yes or no question. I'm just going to explain this so everyone watching can understand. You can ask
Okay.
spirit a yes or no question, and we will use the dowsing rods to ask spirit yes or no, but you will only receive a yes or no answer because these dowsing rods, spirit moves these in different directions to signify yes or no. Okay. And I use these when I'm doing yes or no questions. Or if you have any type of specific situation going on and you're like, you know what, I want to know about the situation. How am I going to come out? Is it going to be beneficial? Whatever you want to know, the one question that you may have, I will pull a card from this oracle deck and we'll let spirit go ahead and give us the details of or more insight on whatever it is that you're seeking. Now, if you just want to know whatever spirit wants you to know, then we can ask spirit, hey, what is it that Tamisha needs to know? And whatever it is that spirit wants to tell you will come out. But however, I'm going to give you a warning. Do not tell me, oh, I want to know what spirit wants me to know. And then I tell you what spirit wants you to know. And it's not what you wanted to know because you wanted to know about your boyfriend or your girlfriend. And spirit is talking about your career life. So if you want to know something specific, then just ask about that specific thing because I'm not going to give you two questions. Okay. Now, if you send me a cash app, that may be a whole nother story.
You already know I got you if I did it.
I'm not talking about money sign.
That's like a test.
Miss Serenity Oasis. And I really got you. You can skip the line then, okay? So, yes. So, Miss Tamisha, back to you. Which option would you prefer? Option 1, a yes or no question. Option 2, you have a specific question. Or option 3, what would spirit like you to know? I just see the spirit over there, y'all. And that spirit was climbing. That spirit looked like it was a spirit like a cheetah or something.
Okay. I'm here the hint. Over here. I don't know what else to say.
You're giving it what?
I'm still here.
Okay, and which option would you like?
Let spirit tell me.
Okay, so we're just gonna pull a random card and we'll see what spirit wants Tanisha to know. Okay? Let's see. And don't forget to make sure you guys are sharing this live, okay? So let's pull a card. And don't forget to share this live. And follow my page, of course. And do please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can watch me on YouTube. I'm going to be uploading a lot of videos. Let me ask you a question. You know how like sometimes we get in positions and then we start feeling like sorry for ourselves or start feeling kind of like down about it? Like, have you been feeling that way lately?
Yeah.
I see. And spirit is saying it is lowering your frequency, and that's not a good thing. You are not going to be able to manifest whatever you're seeking to manifest under those type of circumstances.
Okay.
That's not going to happen.
Okay.
So spirit is like, listen, you have to be able to see the bright side of every situation. If things are not happening the way that you envision them happening, that means that spirit just gave you a reroute and you have to trust the reroute. It's like, no, this is the direction spirit is leading. I am on spirit's time because divine timing is truly on my side. Spirit is saying, don't do that to yourself.
Okay.
Because then you keep yourself in this frequency and then you begin to create a reality for yourself that you don't want because you're worried about it, So
okay.
You're going to have to pick yourself up. And a way to do that is I would recommend getting a spiritual bath off of the website, the 3-day aura cleansing bath to cleanse your energy completely. Okay. So you can remove all that negative energy, the stagnant energy that's around you, so then you can elevate your mindset. Okay. So it's like, no, think about the positive outcomes no matter what happened. You know what? It's cool because I already know that this is happening for a reason. It is what it is. This is what it is, and it's cool because I know I'm gonna come out on top on this. That's just how you have to
Okay.
feel. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yep, and you already
Okay.
know where to find me if you want to go deeper.
This is
www.missserenityoasis.shop to book your session and see what's really going on, okay?
I got you.
Yes, but if you listen, everything is gonna work out. Trust me. Just be patient. That's all it requires.
And I had talked to myself, and I was speaking out the spirit, and I was in the car, and I was like, you know what, it's meant to be for a reason. Don't rush it.
Exactly.
If you
Bingo.
rush it, bad things happen. So speak positive.
Bingo.
So that's what I've been doing.
There.
But it's kind of hard when you have negative around you, and it's trying to break from that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but just because you have negativity around you does not mean you have to allow it to affect you. Especially
Gotcha.
when it's coming up from other people. You don't allow it to penetrate your aura. That's exactly why we do things like cleanse ourselves. That's exactly why we do things like protection spells so that we are protected in every type of way possible, including spiritually, so that we're not absorbing negative energy and people are not sending negative energy our way. It's bouncing off of us. We're not letting it affect us, because, and not only that, when you have negative energy people around you, and let's say that you live with these people with a negative energy, you have to learn how to deal with them from a distance, even though these are your circumstances and you have to be around them. If you're not living with them, you shouldn't have to be around them unless you're working with them. But if you are living with people who have a negative energy, then you know what you have to do. That means you keep certain things at a minimum. You keep the conversation at a minimum. You don't tell them your business. You don't tell them your future plans and goals so they can shoot it down and be negative and pessimistic. You know, you just keep it very basic, very general. You see them in the house, hey, what's up? That's it. You don't even give them the opportunity to say anything that's going to piss you off because you're not even around them that often. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you, let's say that you stand with somebody and you don't have your own space or your own room, so it's like you're always in a common areas, find something else to do instead of being home. Find something else productive to do instead of being around them. There's different ways to navigate around being around negative energy when you don't have another option.
Yeah, and that's what I do.
Okay, then perfect.
I try to find stuff to do at work or find something to go hang out with my auntie or something just to get away from that. And then when it comes around nighttime, I take a shower and go to bed.
There we go. There we go. It's literally just that simple. I'm telling you. But you have to just raise your vibration. That's the only way that you're going to be able to see past it. Because when you're telling other people your problems, all they're going to do is flood you with negative energy. Oh, well, they ain't going to do this. That type of stuff.
Yeah.
And that's not what you want.
No.
Yep.
Okay.
So I know you got this. I already know. You're going to overcome.
Yeah, I've been knowing you for 2 years, so I know.
Life
okay. I got this.
There's going to be obstacles that come in the way in all of our lives, challenges, but it's the way that we handle it and the faith that we have behind it. I keep telling y'all, your faith, when you just believe enough, you know what I'm saying? Like, I already know what's going to happen. You don't stress and you don't worry. If you're stressing and worry, you're showing me that you really don't trust the process. You really don't believe it. And if you really don't believe it, it's not going to get better for you. Trust me on this. Like, I'm the type of person, when I'm manifesting something, I don't care how crazy it sounds to other people. This is why I don't tell people what I'm manifesting. The only people I tell what I'm manifesting is people who I know will be on the same energy and vibration as me, who would really want it for me for real. Other than that, I don't tell people what I'm manifesting because they'll think I'm crazy as hell. Tamisha?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, got you.
I can hear you.
But I'm telling you, like, people will think I was crazy. That's the level of faith you have to have. Like, yeah, this is what I'm about to do. What? You ain't about to do that? Like, that's impossible. Listen, this is exactly why I ain't telling nobody. Because ain't nobody gonna be putting no energy out there talking about what I can't do and what can't happen when I know for a fact it's about to happen. I'm gonna just pop out and show you when it does. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look what spirit did, you know,
Yeah.
look what I'm thankful for. So yeah, that's why
Yeah.
you just have to be careful with telling people things that you are planning, because here they come with the negative energy shooting you down. And then that's when you like, oh, it's difficult because the people got negative energy. You know they got negative energy, you still telling them your business. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
the problem. Yes.
bingo.
I know what you're saying.
Bingo, you know? Talk to your spirit team.
Yeah.
Talk to them like, damn, I'm stressed. Like, talk to them straight up. One thing about me, when I talk to my spirits, I am so straightforward. I don't come to my spirits the same way people in religion come to religion and be like, oh, I humbly bow before the great master of whatever. I speak to my spirits and my ancestors. Even when I was a little girl, I would talk to God directly. And when I would talk to God, I'd be like, God, listen, straight up, fuck that. This is what's going on, you know, because it's not that I'm coming to God in a disrespectful manner. I'm just being myself completely. And, you know, and it's not that I mean any harm. And if God knows your heart,
Yeah.
then what would you be afraid of to really speak to God, your ancestors, Jesus, Buddha, whoever? Okay. And just be
Yeah.
yourself. Like tell them straight up, listen, I am frustrated. I am so frustrated because this is what I wanted. This is what I was planning. You know I may not be able to see what the outcome will be at this very moment, but you know, show me that this is going to work out in my favor for real, because I'm feeling down. I'm feeling defeated. I'm feeling however you're feeling. Speak that and tell them, let them know straight up. Okay. And just be like, you know, I'm
Okay.
gonna trust the process. I'm not going to no more humans for advice besides Miss Serenity, my family and friends. I'm good. You know, that type of energy you want to have. Trust me on this.
Yeah.
Yes, and you
That's
got this. 111. I am divinely guided and protected. No harm or danger will come near me, to me, or around me. Divine timing is always on my side. Everything happens exactly when it's meant to happen. Whenever I see different numbers, I always say my affirmations. I use it as like a reminder to say my affirmations. Okay, so let me see what is going on. But yes, Tamisha, it was a pleasure as always. And I
I
can't
can't
wait.
wait to get my braces in a couple of days.
I know. I'm so excited for you. Listen, when I was charging your bracelets, I'm like, yeah, this is for Tamisha right here. I'm like, I'm putting all this extra love into it for real. So I can't wait for you to receive it as well. And I cannot wait
Thank
to
you.
see your progress on this journey so that we can look back and be like, girl, remember when you was worried about this? You was stressed and it all worked out. Yes, we can sit back and laugh, okay?
Yes.
You already know how this is going to
Yes.
go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got some more bracelets in my cart, so pretty soon
Sounds
I'm gonna
good.
be getting some more.
Sounds like a plan. And as a matter of fact, what I am going to do, I want you guys to, if you are watching this live at this very, very moment, any purchase that you make on the website by tonight, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can save 20% off. Use code SAVE20, SAVE20. So if you got them items in your cart, you want to book a session and you want 20% off, you got it, because you're watching this live right here, right now. After tonight, this code will not work. And I did this actually a few times before on live, and I like doing that. I think it's a nice little gift to give to you guys who are watching me. So yeah, if you are to get anything from the website tonight, 20% off. I got you. Save 20. Can somebody please put that in the comments for me? Thank you.
Yeah, please, because I can screenshot it.
Yes, it's
I'm about to do that right now.
it's SAVE, save 20, save 20.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let me see if I can put it in there myself. Hold on a second. But yes, Tamisha, thank you so much for calling.
No problem.
It was a pleasure. I hope you have a beautiful evening.
Well, you too.
Okay, take care. I'm putting it in the comments. Hold, I'm like typing with one hand. Let me go with two hands. Hold on a second. There you guys go. Jennifer. Jennifer says, hello, new here. Wonderful. May I ask a question? Yes, you can ask a question. Hold on a second, y'all. You can ask a question, but you will need to give me a call in order to ask a question, okay? I'm actually going to take a little bit of a break and I'll be back within the next 5 or 6 minutes. Hold on a second, y'all. What did I do? Hold on, y'all. Okay, yes, I'm going to take a little break. I'll be back shortly. Stay tuned in, share this live. And when I come back, we will be asking Spirit more questions, but you guys can give me a call on the 800 number to ask Spirit a question, okay? Give me just a moment. Oh, I am back. Thank you so much for your patience. Oh, thank you for your patience. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, so I am still doing some free tarot card pulls. Feel free to give me a call at 1-800-920-9826. Okay, I will pull one card for you, or you can ask Spirit one question. Make sure that you are following my page. Make sure you have shared this video first and foremost. Okay, and call me. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Let me look at the comments. Hold on a second. Brittany, are you still here? You can call me if you are. Let me know if you're still here, Brittany. Jennifer, you guys give me a call. And somebody on TikTok, please put the telephone number in the comment section. 1-800-920-9826. Brittany wanted to know if there was another psychic medium putting a hex on her boyfriend. She said that the tarot card reader pretty much told her if she did not send her $1,500 that she would put a hex on her boyfriend. Let me tell y'all something. Let's get on that topic for a moment, okay? Let's get on that topic, because one thing I am going to tell y'all is that you have to be very careful out here in these spiritual streets. That is for sure. You definitely have to be careful out here in these spiritual streets. You have people out here that are very much fraudulent, that will very much tell everybody the same thing, that will have multiple pre-written scripts to inbox people, to touch people, that is like general, situations that anybody can be going through. You have these scammers that are out here that are out to get you. So they will definitely use fear and scare tactics on you to make you feel threatened, or to make you feel like it is a rush. This is how they operate. And then you actually have real spiritual advisors, people that are actually very much strongly spiritually gifted, that can tell you your whole life and lay everything out and have you in tears in their seats. And then in the end, they take advantage of their gifts by telling you that you need a service that you don't need. They'll tell you, oh, you're hexed, and in order for me to remove it, you have to pay me this amount. And if you don't pay it to me by this time, this bad things are going to happen to you, and all this type of stuff. Okay. You need to be careful. Like, y'all be going from tarot card reader to tarot card reader, from live to live, to let all these people tap into your energy. And, that's not a good thing whatsoever. And unfortunately, some people have to mess around and find out why that is not a good thing, to be going from reader to reader. Every reader does not have good intentions. And they could be a good reader, but then they can take advantage of you. So keep that in mind. And if any tarot card reader makes you feel threatened, like you have to pay them or else, that's definitely a problem. You know what? You need to come and let's do a general reading. I would definitely suggest the general reading for the situation. Let's dig deeper and let's see what's going on. But however, I will pull a card for you now, and let's see what Spirit says about it. So Brittany on TikTok, this card will be for you. Let's see what Spirit says about this situation. Ooh. Spirit is saying, no, this person is not even capable of doing that. Your relationship will be absolutely fine. This is what Spirit is saying. So don't even worry about that. Those are empty threats. And Spirit is also saying this person better be careful what they are out here saying and wishing, because it can reverse on them in their life. So, Brittany, you have nothing to worry about. That's what Spirit is saying. It is all good, okay? It is definitely all good. No worries, no concern. Kay Weezy says it was hot outside. I didn't walk for because it started raining. I had to go in the house. Got you. But let me tell you something. Even though you didn't walk far, the most beautiful part about the whole situation is that you walked. You got up, you put your shoes on, you got out the house, and you put one foot in front of the other. And you took it as far as you could. Okay? That is the whole point. Now you just need to do that consistently. Come up with a schedule for yourself. If you say, I'm going to go walking 3 to 4 days a week, I'm going to be able to, stick to that 30 minutes at a time. You can start little and build your way up. 15-minute walk, because a 15-minute walk is better than a 0-minute walk. We got to keep our bodies moving. Nothing is good when it's stagnant, not even our bodies. Our bodies too stagnant, it's not moving too much. Think about how old people, when people who are bed bound stay in the bed all day, every day, their bodies get so stiff. There's no movement. It's stagnant. It's stiff. Can't even move. It's getting worse and worse. Like that's literally what happens to your energy when it's stagnant. It's stiff and it feels like it's so hard to move anything out of the way. Like it feels like all the obstacles continue to come and you're not moving forward. You're staying within the same realm of all the obstacles that continue to come. You're not learning any lessons and you're not cleansing your energy as you should be. But I'm very proud of you. Look how quickly you moved. Like, I am so proud of you. You see, that type of movement right there makes me so happy. And it makes me proud because it lets me know you are serious. You ready to listen to spirit. I know that's right. Okay. That's the only way. It's the only way you're going to be able to make changes. It is the only way you're going to be able to make changes. I used to walk a lot around my street. I've been lacking on my walks lately. Okay, time to get it together. That's all. Time to get it together. That's what this is time for. And don't forget to make sure you guys are following my page. Follow, follow, follow. It's funny because yesterday I was on live and I was out by the pool. And I was like, yeah, I have to get off alive. I said like a million times, I have to get off alive because, I have to go handle some stuff, my son got some business stuff. And let me tell you, I came inside and my son God was taking a nice, soothing, relaxing bath. And I was like, okay, let me know when you finish taking the bath. And then when he came out the bathtub, I went and I took a nice long shower. And then he was like, I'm going to go lay down. And I'm like, I thought we were going to handle this business. And he was like, come lay next to me. And I was like, that's an offer I cannot refuse. So yeah, I went to go lay next to him and it was early too. We fell asleep. And when I tell you I slept so good. Yep. But I'm happy I had everything out the way for Miss Serenity. So yeah, we got some business to take care of tonight. That is for sure. And if you're just joining, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy that you guys are here. Make sure you follow my page. Follow me across all social media platforms. I am on TikTok at MissSerenityOasis.com. Same thing on Facebook and Instagram, and also on YouTube. And then I have another Facebook and Instagram page, which is at Psychic Serenity. Juanita says, hello, everyone. Juanita is over on YouTube. Welcome, 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 Juanita. Juanita says, thank you. You're very, very welcome. I'm happy that you're here. Welcome to the Psychic Sanctuary. Where are you located? Where are you tuning in from? Miss Butterfly says, oh, Good evening, good evening, good evening. What is going on, Miss Butterfly? How's your day been so far? I already know it's been amazing. Ooh, you're in Missouri. So tell me, what is the temperature right now in Missouri? And what time is it over there? I am down in South Florida, Miami, Florida. But yeah, what time is it there? And what was the temperature today? I want to know, is it hotter than Miami? I'm curious. I've never been to Missouri before. You know what I would love to do though? And what I plan on doing in the near future? I'm gonna start traveling to go to states that I've never been to, that most people don't normally go to, like Idaho. Because yeah, I want to see what's in Idaho. Of course. What's going on over here in the States? Like when I tell my friends that, they be thinking I'm crazy. What you want to do in Idaho? Ain't nothing to do in Idaho. Okay, I want to see how they live in Idaho. Can I just go see? Can I go check it out in the same country I live in? While we are, I've been to all the big cities, the major cities. I've done that already. I want to be there too. Ooh, you want to be in Miami? You said it was 96. Okay, so we around the same. Okay. I'm from Miami. I was born and raised in Miami. Yes. And I'm still down in South Florida. Yes, I am. I love it down here. Honestly, I cannot picture myself permanently living anywhere that gets cold. If I have a residence somewhere where it gets cold, that has to be like my second home. I have to have another residence somewhere tropical, like here or something, because when I tell y'all I cannot do no cold weather, I can't do the snow. I cannot. I can do it if I'm visiting. The most snow I can do is 2 weeks. After that, I'm done. I'll be down one day. Yes, come on down. Have you ever been down here to Miami? Yeah, I cannot do snow. I can't live in the snow. I would not want to do that. I wouldn't want to have to stay snowbound in the house, as cold as ever. Like, I just cannot do it. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it regularly. If I'm visiting, I may enjoy it at that moment. After that, I want to wear shorts. I want to wear sandals. I want to wear heels. I don't want to be wearing snow boots every day, all day. I don't want to even, first place, I probably wouldn't even be wearing snow boots because I wouldn't go outside that often. I would just not like it. I would just be in hibernation mode. You got to drive with chains on your tires and the roads are slippery and there's ice on the windshields and everything is frozen up. And I'm not interested in living that type of life. I cannot do the snow, not permanently. So, yes, living in the South is definitely for me. I'm telling you. But I actually do love it down here, though. A lot of people have moved from South Florida because it's gotten so expensive and a lot of people can't afford it. They don't apply themselves to afford it because if they wanted to afford it, they can afford it. Trust me on this, okay? You can afford anything you put your mind to. You got to be able to believe that you can afford it and it can happen for you. But after 15 years getting divorced, my kids grown, and now my divorce, and I want to do things. Right? I hate it. You hate the snow? Yeah. Oh, you're getting a divorce after 15 years. Okay. Your kids are grown, and now you want to see things and do things. I feel you on that. This is the time. You got the kids that are out of the nest. Your relationship has set you free. So now this is the time you have all the time to focus on you and to actually have experiences that you enjoy and experiences that you felt like you were being held back from having. So This is just a new season. You said yes, no more drinking and abusive. Well, that is wonderful. That is definitely something to celebrate. Okay. That is most certainly something to celebrate. You said mom passed, dad's okay now. Oh, my condolences. When did your mom pass? You said I have help with dad. Well, that's beautiful. Help is always needed and necessary. And I'm happy you have some help. But it's so different now. Yeah, things are always going to be different when our loved one leaves. It's like a whole missing part, especially a mother, somebody who you've known since before you were birthed into this planet. Like, that's a knockout hit right there. Okay. Listen, I don't felt some hits, but that's a knockout hit right there. My mom passed away on Mother's Day 2019. I don't know how to feel about that. Y'all know my perspective be different. She chose one day to have her grand exit. And listen, that's something I do, honey. I'll be like, yeah, mama, go, let it, Hard to believe that he's my dad. What do you mean hard belief, but he's my dad? What do you mean by that? What does that mean? But yeah, that is something like that's a Mother's Day that is unforgettable. Like you will never forget whenever things like tragic things happen on holidays. And I used to have so many tragic things happening on holidays for me. I'm not even joking. Every time I would think about a holiday, I'll think about something tragic that happened on a holiday. One of my brothers got shot in the chest on Mother's Day. Could you imagine my mom getting this phone call that he is in critical condition and was rushed to the trauma center because he was shot in the chest by a total stranger who mistaked him for someone else? And it happened on Mother's Day. Christmas, there was a huge fight one time on Christmas. 4th of July, there was a huge brawl in the middle of the street with the neighbors. Like, I have some crazy things that have happened in my life on holidays. And I used to keep saying that. Used to keep saying, oh my God, the most tragic things happened to me. And the more that I was saying that, the more tragic things that would occur in my life. And when I realized that, and I stopped saying that and feeling that and believing that, that is when my life changed. So you got to keep that in mind. Keep in mind what we are speaking over our lives and saying and, thinking over our lives and most definitely what we feeling. I'm sorry that's so hard. Listen, don't apologize for me. Life was just lifing. I learned a whole lot of lessons. Now I know what not to do. Okay? That's all that was about. It is what it is. That's how I look at life now. It is what it is. This is the human experience. And when we signed up for the human experience, we signed up to feel every emotion that comes with this experience. And there are some emotions I don't care to feel again, ever again in my life. Okay. All that grief and depression and sadness, especially from somebody passing, I don't care to feel that. You know why? They're gone. They don't have to deal with the problems of the world anymore. Like when I really think about that, I'm like, they are the fortunate ones. We are down here stuck with these humans. I have to deal with real life. I have to carry on no matter what. This is the crazy part about it. Like, grief will hit you so hard. It's like everything around you feel like it stopped, but everything is really keep going. So it's like you cannot really stop. You got to keep going. And especially depending on what type of situation you are in life. At least every time, like when I dealt with grief or losing someone, I'm always in a situation. This is one thing I'm grateful for. I'm always in a situation where I'm not having to work a 9 to 5 job and I can just take off as much time as I need to just heal and just like replenish my energy and all this type of stuff. But there are some people out here who are working 2 jobs, living by themselves, taking care of their kids. They don't have any help out here and they have to suffer through grief and keep going. Like, oh, my child just passed away 2 weeks ago, but I still gotta go get up and go to work every single day and be normal and do all these type of things and run these errands and take care of my other kids and neglect myself because that's what normally happens. You go through grief, you start neglecting yourself. And then it's like, damn, how we neglecting ourselves, but we still got to live on this planet for real. And it's like, damn, I got to live without this person. Yeah, unfortunately, trust me on this. Okay. Believe me. You said they're better off. Trust me, they are better off than us. Okay. They're the ones that got the real freedom. Believe me on this. And it's like one thing we don't realize, we let grief take over us and it steals years from our lives. Like I think about the years I was suffering from grief and in depression. I wasted years of my life, years that I can't even get back. To depression, it's no way I'm going through that again. I don't care who leaves this planet. I may be sad and I may have my moments, but once those moments are over, I'm gonna pick myself up and carry on because I have to keep on going in this human journey, in this human experience, in this human rat race. It's I don't have another option. It keeps going. I'm gonna have to keep going too. So I'm like, nah, I will never let depression get me again, honey. Tricked me off the streets one time, won't do it again. I think's not. I no no. Now I understand what my grandfather said. A year before my grandfather passed and went over to the spiritual realm, my grandfather was one of the most logical men I ever met in my whole entire life. So whenever I was having a frustrating day or I was going through anything, I would always pick the phone up to call granddaddy. First and foremost, I'm on the phone with granddaddy. I'm like, granddaddy, I don't know what to do. And I tell him the situation and he would just come up with a logical response and point me in the right direction. So one day I was so frustrated, I think like with my mom or my siblings or something like that. I picked up the phone, I called granddaddy. I'm like, granddaddy, they pissing me off. This is what's going on. They don't have any sense. I'm going on and on, venting, you know. And granddaddy was just so like calm and patient and he would just listen. And then he'll be like, well, listen, if there's nothing you could do about it, there's nothing you could do about it. Don't stress yourself out about it. If they don't want to listen, this is their life. Let them have their own experience. He would just tell me things that would just make me I felt so much better. So one day we had one of those moments. I was on the phone with him and he had talked me off the ledge of snapping. Okay. And then I asked him, I said, oh my gosh, I'm like, Granddaddy, what would I do without you? And he said, live, just live. He said, that's what you would do without me. You would keep going because you got to live. And in that moment, I'm like, I couldn't even fathom life without this man. So for him to even say that in that moment, I'm like, live. Why would I want to live without you? Like I don't even want to dwell on this topic too long. And a year later, he passed away. He found out he had cancer. Everything happened so fast. But when he told me, that stuck with me for life. And now I understand what Granddaddy said. Something happened to him. I gotta live. I still have to live. And let me tell you, see, that's one of the lessons that we have to learn on this planet, which is the art of detachment. Nothing is meant to last forever on this planet. We have to accept that. And I have come to the point of acceptance where I'm like, I accept on this human journey that, we're all going to be transitioning, all of us, for real. So before I go into my transition, let me focus on, you know, at least having some type of enjoyment on this human experience, okay? Because I already been through the lows. So, I'm in the highs now on this roller coaster ride. But it took a lot of work for me to get here. It really, really, really did. It took a whole lot of work for me to get to this point. But yeah, depression cannot have any more of my time, honey. I just can't do it. I can't. I don't have the time for that. I already gave depression and anxiety. I already gave that type of energy enough of my time for the rest of this lifetime. I have no more time for it. Certain things I don't have any more time for. Arguing with people, going back and forth with people for foolishness and stressing myself out. overextending myself. I don't have time for that no more either. Like, I used to be a complete overextender. The minute that I find out somebody has a problem, here I am offering my help, offering my services, offering what I can do for them. A family member calls me, oh, my car's in the shop. I can't believe it, this and that. I don't know how I'm going to get to work. And here I am. Oh, you know what? I can take you to work. And then here I am volunteering to take them to work. And then I in the car, all of us, complaining like, damn, like I'm getting annoyed taking this person to work all the time because it's cutting into my schedule. And somebody booked a reading. Now I had to reschedule it, like all this type of things. And then when I realized the problem is you overextending, opening your mouth and volunteering yourself to do something for people when you need to be actually there for yourself and worry and focus on what you need to do first and foremost. They could figure it out without you. When I start having boundaries, my life changed. Okay. Talk about the stress that was off of me. Mark Hernandez. Oh, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, I'm telling you, that stress was off. Okay. Ooh, that's the money oil. Because the money oil is like, come and get me. And then when you come get the money oil is going to go get the money. Trust me on this. This is the same oil that I have been using for years before I even started selling it. That's how I always manifest money. Like, I'm not even joking. Spirit had led me to make this potion right here. And for years, I use this money, or I still use this money oil every single day. The thing about spirituality, when it comes to certain rituals and certain things, you have to continue to do those rituals so that you can continue to manifest these things. Because if you continue to keep your frequency on a high frequency, and you are manifesting by using these spiritual items and certain spiritual tools to assist with manifestation, your life will be a whole lot better. Your finances will be a whole lot better. Okay. So, yes, this is my shit right here. Okay. Like, when I tell you, every day after I take a shower and I moisturize my skin really good, the first thing I do is put my money oil on. I do not play. And when I put it on, I set the intention of drawing in money from different directions. My intentions, because I don't have a direct, specific target for what I am manifesting financially, I am manifesting money flowing in from different sources and multiple streams of income. So if that is something that you are manifesting, because remember, when you use this 888 money oil, you could be manifesting a new job. You can be manifesting a promotion at your job. You could be a gambler who likes to go to the casino. You like to play the scratch off. You like to play the lotto. Because I don't have clients win $4,000, $5,000, $11,000 after using the money oil. I actually had a client that found a bag of money. And it's so funny because I used to be like, money don't fall out the sky. Let me tell you something. I have a client, she took a video after she used this money oil. She was leaving from work one day. She said she was walking through an alley. She seen a duffel bag. She stopped for whatever reason. She was led to it, opened it up, and it was money in the bag. Like, this is not even a joke. I'm going to share that video soon. I have to go look for it. But however, yeah, I'm telling you, this money oil, you better get you some. No matter if you're looking to get a business loan, a loan for a car, a loan for a house, you want to go back to school, you want to start a business, you're looking for a new job, you have a side hustle, you work off a commission. This money oil is very powerful. You just have to put your own intention into it. What are you specifically seeking the outcome to be to this oil? When you get this money oil, you want to connect with it. You want to feel the energy from it. You want to close your eyes and visualize the outcome that you are seeking, and you want to feel that outcome as if it's already happening now. Like, I'm not even joking. You put that energy into it. Every day when you use it, you have to visualize and feel whatever the outcome is you are seeking. If it's a new car, every day you use it, you feel yourself in that new car. I cannot stress this enough. Make sure before you even use it that you cleanse your energy. Cleanse your space. A lot of times there's energy that needs to go before you're able to manifest things that are on a high frequency, like money or even love, because I have the 528 Divine Love Oil. For those of you who are seeking to manifest any type of love, whether it's a romantic love, whether it is self love, whether it is just love from strangers out in public, that energy, that's always a really good energy to have. Okay. So, whatever you're seeking that's related to love, get yourself some 528 love oil. I use these oils every single day, and I have a protection oil, but it's not for the public, but I use it every day too. Okay. One thing about my witchy self, I'm going to use me some oils. I also take the oils and then I will pour some on a candle when I'm manifesting things and I'm doing my candle work as well. I'm gonna buy some oil from you. Yes, please do if you know like I do. It's www.missserenityoasis.shop. Now, if you want to get in the big leagues in the ball games, then let me tell you, you need to inquire about doing a money spell or a love spell if you are trying to manifest a new love and spirit says, yes, this is the time for you to manifest love, then we can do that. But first and foremost, you will have to come and get a reading done first and foremost before I do any type of rituals for you, love or money rituals. Okay, if you cannot afford a a reading, you definitely cannot afford my spell work. Don't even ask me how much the spell work is until the end of the reading, because first I need to see if you even need spell work. You may not even need spell work. You may have a simple little ritual that you can do yourself, and you'll be good. Or spirit may say this is not the time. So I cannot tell you how much a spell costs until after the session, because everybody's situation and circumstances are different. If you have a situation that may be a little bit more challenging or complicated or, too far gone, then that type of case may be way more expensive than somebody who has a simple situation. And, so yes, if you cannot afford to get a reading, don't even waste your time to ask me about spell work because it's not for you. Okay. I don't have any spells that are less than $1,000. I can tell you that much right now, right here. My time and energy, it definitely cost for sure. Speaking of time and energy, I wanted to share with you guys, I do have a new service called Talk Time with Serenity. And what Talk Time with Serenity is, this is a service and a session for those of you who want to speak with moi. You want to speak to me and you want my personal advice, my personal opinion. You want to vent. You want to just release. You want to feel heard. I am here for you. You want an accountability partner. This is not a spiritual service. This will be just because you know why? I have people that sometimes book sessions and they're like, I didn't even want a reading. I just want to talk to you. So that's why I came up with Talk Time with Serenity. And this is the best part about Talk Time with Serenity. You can either get one session, an individual session, or you can get a monthly subscription to Talk Time with Serenity, like a monthly package where we may have 4 sessions for the month. You can choose it once per week. We can text, all this type of stuff. I actually do have an add-on service because I've had people ask me like, oh, well, can I text you and can we talk through text? And I always tell you guys, I am super busy. I have no time to sit there and have basic conversations with y'all through text messaging. If we're doing spell work together and you're updating me on the spell, I don't need to be updated every single second of the day. I don't need to be updated on your reading every single second of the day, every minute, every time you breathe. Oh, Miss Serenity, like I don't need that because that's just doing too much unless you have paid for a subscription that I have with text messaging services where, hey, yeah, we could text. We sure can because now my time and energy is being compensated for. If I'm sitting here reading 100 text messages from 100 people who are updating me every time they breathe in life, you're taking my time and my energy, and I don't have time for that. Do you see what I'm saying? If that makes any sense to you all, because if you want to do that, I'm absolutely fine with it. You just have to go on the Team Serenity website and book the text message add on. You can add that to your service. But like I said, I do have an option for the talk time with Serenity. Hold on a second, y'all. But yeah, I do have a service for talk time with Serenity. And you know what? Let me just actually, because I want to be accurate when I go and look at these things. Hold on. Because I have different packages, and I think that Team Serenity is going to absolutely love this. I want you guys to go to our Team Serenity website and check out Talk Time with Serenity, okay? Okay, yes. So here it is. Hold on a second. Okay, so I have different packages. Let me just give you guys a little brief description of them so you can have a better understanding of Talk Time with Serenity. Okay, so we have the Sacred Release session. This is a one-time session where we have a heart-to-heart session for those who you feel like you want to talk, you want to laugh, you want to cry, you want to vent. You know, I am here for that. It's a one-time session. The current rates, because remember, the rates are subject to change at any given moment without any notice. The current rate is $55 and it is a 45-minute session. So that's a good deal, okay? Now we have the monthly packages. And you know, I know a lot of my clients are going to benefit from this because I'm telling you, a lot of people sometimes book readings with me and tell me, "Oh, I just want to talk to you." So this is going to be helpful for a lot of people. I have the emotional embrace package, which is only $122 per month. $122 per month. And what this package includes, it's two 45-minute phone calls per month. So, you know, we'll get to schedule those two phone calls per month. It'll be like a check-in. I would suggest every other week, you know, just to check in to see what's going on. And then you will receive two weekly text messages for me to check in with you through text message. So, what I would suggest is, you know, one week we have the session. The next week I'll hit you up and I'll check on you through text message. Then the following week we do the next session. So that way we are in contact weekly. So weekly you do have access to my energy. And you know, this is a good package for those who just want a little check-in. You know what I mean? The next package that we have for Talk Time with Serenity is the Divine Connection package. This package is only $222 per month. What you will get with this package under the Talk Time with Serenity, you'll have four 45-minute phone calls per month. So this means for $222, I once a week we will have a phone call, like a session together, Talk Time with Serenity session. Remember, there's no tarot cards being used. There are no oracle cards. This is not spiritual advice. This is me and you having heart to heart conversation, human to human. You want my personal advice, my personal opinion. You want somebody to listen. You want to cry to somebody. You want to yell to somebody. You know, you want to vent to somebody. You just want somebody to listen without giving you any advice so you could get it out. That is what Talk Time with Serenity is about. You want my personal opinion on fashion, style, anything, you know? What should you do in this situation? What I would do in a situation? What I eat all throughout the day? Whatever it is that you want to know. This is what Talk Time with Serenity is for. Because I'm telling y'all, I do not have the time to be texting about random stuff throughout the day unless you have purchased Talk Time with Serenity. Now, the Divine Connection package, which is $222 per month, it comes with four 45-minute phone calls per month from me and two weekly text conversations. So not only are you going to talk to me once a week, but within that week, on two other days, we can text and, you know, catch up and, you know, I could check things out with you. Now, this type of session will be very good for people who need deeper support. You may be going through something emotional, some type of transitions, changes in your life, and you really need a deeper connection. This is what the Divine Connection package will be good for. It's only $222 a month. You cannot beat that. 4 sessions with me, one-on-one, and 2 text message sessions per week. Go to our Team Serenity website and check it out and book it, www.missserenityoasis.shop. Now, the last package that we have, this is the VIP tier package. This is for those of you who are serious about your spiritual maintenance and investing in your spiritual health. And when you invest in your spiritual health, this includes your mental health as well. And Talk Time with Serenity is here to help you heal the mental and emotional side of yourself, not only the spiritual. So, what the Goddess Companion package, that is what this is. It's $444 per month for the Goddess Companion package. What this includes is 4 1-hour phone calls with me per month and unlimited text support throughout the whole entire month. So you will receive, because before it's 45-minute sessions, with this package, you're going to receive 4-hour-long sessions with me and unlimited text message. You like to text all day and night? Hey, Miss Serenity, what's going on? How was, hey, this is what's going on. Like, what you up to? We can do that. Keep in mind, I do have different time frames. You cannot text me at 3 a.m. and think I'm going to text right back. It's not going to happen that way. But yeah, within the hours that are listed on the website, it's on and popping. So for those of you who want to have access to my energy, you want to speak to me, you want to know how my day's going, you need somebody to talk to, you need a listening ear, you need a friend. That's what Talk Time with Serenity is for. And if you get the top tier, the Goddess Companion package, you have full access to me throughout the month through text message anytime. Okay. I'm telling y'all this right now. If you have not purchased any of these packages, do not expect me to be texting you all day and night. That's not going to happen, because now I'm giving my energy to my clients that are truly investing in their spiritual maintenance. And, this is an even energy exchange. And if you're texting me all day and you're just absorbing my energy and I'm not getting anything in return, then yeah, we're not going to do that. Okay. Now, other services that I have that are new is these are add-on services that you can add on to any package, or you can do it by itself. It can be like individual. So if you want to rush your sacred release session, the sacred release session is the individual session. Like, you just want one time 45-minute venting session, crying session, and you are like, listen, Miss Serenity, I need it ASAP. I have an add-on that says rush my sacred release for an additional $33. For $33, listen, I will call you as soon as possible. Okay. It will be within 24 hours instead of waiting 2 or 3 days or whatever the wait time is. Okay. I also have unlimited text messaging. Now, this is an add-on, or you can actually get it by itself. If you just want to text, you don't even care to pick up the phone and talk on the phone and have a session with me. You just like, listen, I need somebody to talk to. I need somebody to text. For $144 only per month, listen, you could be texting me all day within the appropriate hours, and I will be texting you right back. It's only $144. Go to the website and purchase your monthly pass to have access to me through text messages all throughout the day, all throughout the week, unlimited. $144, I'm telling you. The next add-on that I have, which is the last add-on, and I know a lot of you are going to really enjoy this one. This is for AM elevation text messages. So what this is, you can add this to any package or you can purchase it individually by itself. Now, what this is me every day at the start of the day, between on certain days, which is majority of the week, I will send you a very positive, uplifting, energetic, gentle messages to start your day off on a positive note. This add on is only $55 per month. Okay. $55 per month. And every day, Psychic Serenity will send you a very encouraging, uplifting messages to brighten your day, lift your day so you can start your day off on a positive note and you can start your day off on a high frequency. And that's only $55 per month. So go to the Team Serenity website and check out Talk Time with Miss Serenity. Check out all of those packages. See which one fits you best and book it because I cannot wait. I am here for it, okay? And I'm missing so many comments over here on Facebook and YouTube. Let me come back and see. Dr. Lalasa. Hola. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm happy that you're here. And guys, do not forget to make sure you are following my page. I use the 888 Money Oil every day. That's the type of energy I am talking about. That's the type of level I am on. I use mine every single day too. I don't play. I keep the money flowing in. You want to keep your job? Better use your money. You want to set your intentions. I love it here. I ain't going nowhere. And they're going to love me here too. As a matter of fact, they're going to have me elevated. My boss going to take me up to the next level. That type of energy you want to put into the money oil as well. Okay, you can get very creative with it. Anything involving money, you can use it for that. Just be able to see the outcome and put that energy into it. Okay. Okay, so Miss Butterfly goes, I will be getting my reading this weekend. Can't wait. I'm excited. I will see you soon. Ooh, I'm super excited for you as well. I feel so stuck. You know what? If you feel so stuck, I miss my family. Oh, you're not stuck. See, that's the problem. You feel so stuck. You need to start feeling unstuck. That is the problem right there is the mindset. You're stuck mentally because you're telling yourself you're stuck. You're programming that into your mind. And now you're creating that reality subconsciously without even realizing. It's like, damn, I'm stuck. No, what you're going to do is you're going to wake up tomorrow and be like, you know what? That's it. Me being stuck, that was yesterday's news. That was it. That's the end of the day. I'm over it. I'm moving forward. I'm about to get up out of this rut that I feel like I'm in. That's it. Done. You know? Yes, the code is save20. And I'm thank you so much, Tamisha, for bringing that up. For those of you who are watching this live right now, if you want to book a full tarot card session with me, if you want to get one of those packages with me, you can save 20% off. If you book it today by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 20% off of anything you order on the website just because you are tuning in and watching on this live. And I'm going to start doing this randomly on my lives. So make sure that you tune in because you know what? I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start doing 20% off, 50% off, 10% off. You know what I think I'm going to do? Like a raffle style. I'm going to get like a little bowl or a cup and I'm going to have it folded like 10% off, 15% off, 20, 25, you know, and we're going to pull and see what spirit says. That's what we're going to start doing. Okay. And then on the live, I will give you guys the code for whatever spirit chose for it to be off. So it could be 50% off one day. So just make sure you're paying attention and make sure that you have subscribed to my channel and you're following my page so you can get a notification when I do come on live. Okay. So, yes, if you would like to save 20% off of your tarot card readings or off of anything on the website, just go in and put in code SAVE20, SAVE 20. And that code is only going to be good for tonight. What is today's date? Okay, so yes, the code is SAVE20 for anybody who would like to save 20% off just for watching this live today. You can use that code until 11:59 p.m. to get 20% off of anything that you order, whether it is protection bracelets, manifestation bracelets, bracelets for money, protection necklaces, crystals, sage, incense, Palo Santo, Florida water, candles. We have a variety of different spiritual essentials on the website. Whether you want to book a reading, you want to get yourself a talk time with Serenity package, today is the day to save 20% off. So just because you're watching this live as a thank you, I would like to extend coupon code SAVE20. Consider that like a love offering from me to you. And please do not ask me tomorrow, hey, Miss Serenity, can I use that code? Because that code is for today. Tomorrow, you will be paying the full price. Listen to me. That code is for today until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once I get off live, I will put that in the comments. Now, don't forget to make sure you're following my page because I randomly go live. Okay. And make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's at Miss Serenity Oasis. And also, I have been enjoying doing the celebrity card pulls. If you want to see me pull a card and let spirit get in all these celebrity business, let me know in the comments who you would like to see me pull a card for so we can get in a spirit in a business and see what's going on. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off of here. I definitely enjoyed myself. And I go live more often on TikTok than I do on Facebook. So if you're on TikTok and YouTube, make sure that you are following I'm sorry, if you're on Facebook and YouTube watching, make sure you follow my TikTok page at Miss Serenity Oasis. You can even do hashtag Miss Serenity Oasis, hashtag Psychic Serenity. You'll see me come up with my pink and blue hair and my red eyes, and you're going to know it's me, okay? Watch out for the scammers. Don't get got. And I hope that you guys have a beautiful rest of your evening. I will see you later.